Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. So we're here today with the best, and I quote, the best Zelda rap ever. Animated music video by Joel LC, Starbomb, by Egoraptor. That's a lot to say. That is a lot to say, I must admit. But yeah, so I've been saying for a long time now on this channel, ever since I did start doing reactions to rap music and nerdcore music, I've been saying I want a Zelda rap. And you know what? I kept saying that, and you know what I just did? I searched it on YouTube. And you know what? There is a Zelda rap out there. So, as I always say, please go check out the original one before you watch my reaction to it. But it's a Zelda rap. It's a Zelda, alright? I'm a Zelda fan, alright? Maybe you guys can just about see it here. Hyrule History, alright? The timer and everything is important to me. Now, my favorite game of all time, granted, lately I've been thinking of it still my favorite game of all time, but my favorite game of all time is Ocarina of Time. I must say that right away. I know there is this huge, like, Ocarina? What about Link to the Past? What about Majora's Mask? Some people say, what about Twilight Princess? You know, what about Breath of the Wild? You know, there's a lot of, obviously, a lot of Zelda fans enjoy different Zelda games for different reasons. For me, Ocarina of Time is a fun thing, right? So when I was growing up, I got the Nintendo 64 first. I think I was like 3. I got the Nintendo 64 first before I got the Super Nintendo. Which is kind of, you know, backwards. You kind of expect to get the SNES first, and then the Nintendo 64. But I got it backwards. I got the Nintendo 64 first, and the first 2 games I got were Super Mario. Well, actually, no, the first 3 games I got were Super Mario 64, Star Fox 64, and Ocarina of Time. Now, Super Mario 64 was a fun game, which I very much enjoyed. Again, this was me like 3 years old or so, maybe even younger than that. Because all I know is that it was before I joined school. So it would have been like that, you know, that very young age. And Super Mario 64 was fun, but because it was such a fun game, because I had the console that all the people, you know, that my family knew, it's difficult to say that my friends had, because, you know, you're that young, you're like, yeah. It's more so like acquaintances really at that point, until like a few years later when you could actually say, you know what, those are friends. But like, you know, all my friends and whatnot, let's call them friends regardless, just to make it easier for the story's sake. All my friends came over to mine and basically played Super Mario 64. So I didn't feel like I completed the game when I finished the game. I didn't feel like it was me, it was my effort. With Ocarina of Time, it was the first game that I completed. So it has a very special place in my heart, because it was the first game that I completed. I struggled, not with the water temple, not with the fire temple, not with any other temple. What I struggled with, right, I must admit, was the shadow temple. Ah, flip me. But you know what? We got through that. I got through, no, not we. I got through that, so it just has a very special place. I think the game itself is overall very, very good as well, especially for its time. But even now, looking back at it retrospect, which is why so many people, you know, truly enjoy this game and have it as their favorite game of all time, because it's so good retrospectively. Now, I didn't get into Majora's Mask for a while, so it never really had that nostalgic aspect to it. But I also don't enjoy Majora's Mask nearly as much, you know, even now. The only 2 games that really come close to like dethroning Ocarina of Time for me in terms of my favorite game. I know I'm talking about that here, but I'm gushing, alright? It's my love for the Zelda series, alright? The only 2 games that really come close to me in terms of like dethroning Ocarina of Time are Xenoblade Chronicles and Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, I must say, I hate. Oh, it's actually kind of funny that I'm saying Xenoblade Chronicles and Breath of the Wild. You know, Breath of the Wild, I hate open world games. I really do. I played MMORPGs a lot when I was younger, but in terms of like playing games on like a console or something, I hate that so much. But Breath of the Wild actually made me love those so much. Now I don't consider Xenoblade Chronicles an open world game, because there is a there is a purpose to it. It's an RPG. It has a story. It has a pathway you go to and not go to. So like, you know, but both of them developed by Monolith Soft, I guess, or helped, you know, develop Monolith Soft. It's kind of funny, you know, Monolith Soft. I'm a Monolith Soft fanboy, as you can see by the Aegis sword and the limited edition of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you a little bit more history about Zelda. Now, in terms of the games that I played from Zelda, I played Zelda 1, Zelda 2 I've played, never finished, unfortunately. I just couldn't deal with like this side-scrolling aspect. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess. I did not play Skyward Sword. Funny enough, I did not play Skyward. I do know like the story aspects of it, of course, but I don't. You know, I haven't played it myself because I didn't really play the Wii at that point anymore. What else am I missing? What else? Wind Waker. Ooh, I played Wind Waker on the Wii U. The what was it? The Wind Waker HD. Loved that. Loved it. I loved it. Had so much charm. One of the few games that I actually enjoyed on the Wii U, I must say. The rest of them, there's a reason the Wii U is the first console and the only console I've ever sold and never rebought. Sold and never rebought. Yeah. A lot of the handhelds, like the Oracle games, I've played as well. I've played most of them. Not all of them, most of them. So, now that I've gotten my love, 6 minutes in, this is a 3-minute video, alright? 6 minutes in, and now we're only getting started. Hopefully, if I don't forget, I'll have a link in the description, in the description and the comment section down below where you guys could just skip to the actual reaction. But I feel like this gives it character, right? It gives it character. If you want personality, you get it here. If you want my history, you get it here, right? You're not gonna get that anywhere else. Now that I've said now that I've proclaimed my whole love for the Zelda series, you know, it's out there. It's out there now. You all can enjoy it, and I won't have to mention it ever again. If somebody asks me, "Do you like Zelda? Why do you like Zelda?" I'll direct them to this video, basically. But that would be that would be shady. They're like, oh, instead of just giving like a 2-sentence answer, I'm just like, go watch this video. Go watch this video. Give it another click. Give it another view, and then you find out. Ooh, that's shady. I like it. Me like you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, best Legend of Zelda rap ever. Let's have a look at this and see what this is all about. I'm looking forward to it. Very much so. I wonder how the audio is. I should be significantly louder. Alright.
Hey. Alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My name is Link, y'all. I'm straight out of Hyrule. Been on the force of good since 1986.
Ooh. I like that. Like, obviously, a callback to, like, you know, Zelda 1, but, like, this is what we call HD. This is what we call HD.
Been on the force of good since 1986. Old school.
Ah.
You a laid back summertime jam.
Hold on a minute, Link.
Hey, what's up, old man?
I see that you're embarking on another epic quest. You're going to use your rope.
I will say one thing. I don't know if it's my headphones, earphones, I guess, but the voice is too quiet for the audio. It's almost quite difficult to actually hear what Link is saying because the voice of Link, the person who's doing Link, is so quiet compared to the actual backing track. So it's kind of difficult to hear.
Hey, what's up, old man?
I see that you're embarking on another epic quest. You're going to use your ocarina to rescue the princess.
No, not this game.
You need a magic weapon that'll never ever miss. It's dangerous to go
Lone, hear this.
Thanks, old man. That is really very nice. I can always count on you for help and friendly advice.
Ah.
I've never seen a sword of quite that shape or size. Oh God, that's not a sword. It's your dick in disguise.
Yes, I can.
What? 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 No. Yeah. He's gone. He gone. Oh, that is like, that's a plot twist I did not see coming. I did not see coming. Okay. Well, it is dangerous to go alone.
Was weird, but whatever. There is no time to lose. I got a warping out of Zelda in this chilled out groove. Wait, this isn't Ganon's lair. I'm in Liberty City. This place looks just like Philadelphia, but even more shit. I'm at the corner
Damn.
of Prostitute Junction. Something in my ocarina must have gone and malfunctioned. I gotta fix it quickly. There is justice to do.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh man, is that you?
No, no.
You can't survive with just a sword in your wrist. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Well, that's really kind of dumb that you wrinkle dick again. Look, I know I wear a tunic, but I'm not in demand.
Oh! Okay. Okay, I like that. As stupid as it sounds, I like that.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Oh no.
It's really kind of dumb that you wrinkle dick again. Look, I know I wear a tunic,
But,
but I'm not in demand.
Don't be that way, bitch. Let me introduce you.
Okay. This is not what I expected when I thought we were gonna get some lore. Well, this week we're getting some lore. This is not the kind of lore I was expecting or hoping for.
Oh my god!
Stop.
I got a warp out of here, Princess Zelda waits. I must defeat Ganondorf before it gets too late.
Hey.
Now Princess Zelda waits. I must defeat Ganondorf.
So much for wisdom, eh? So much for wisdom, eh? So much for wisdom, eh? He's got all the power.
Okay, now I really don't know where I am.
Hold on a minute, Link.
Is that
Damn
you?
it, old man!
You're in Raccoon City. It's a zombie abyss. It's dangerous to go alone. Take.
No! Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm not giving you a dime.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, that's nice. So you've got the three spirit what are they called? Spirit emblems. And you've got, you know, representatives from you've got representatives from each species. Now, obviously, it's not quite the Kukira, but still, you know, it's not quite, but still, I do like that. And you've got the band, very much ocarina. Sorry, not ocarina. Majora's Mask-esque. I quite like that, I must say.
Jeez! Come in here telling me you got a wee weapon. It's not cool. I'm not.
That's how it ends. Really?
Dangerous to go alone. Take.
No! Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm not giving you. I'm not touching your wit. Stop the chilled out crew!
Damn.
Jeez!
Damn.
Come in here telling me you got a wee weapon. It's not cool. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna. No!
You're not gonna what? You're not gonna what?
So was that a no on the hand job or? Okay.
Yeah.
Click here to buy the album right now. It's got 13 great tracks that'll make you say wow. Like this one about Mario. Click here to check it out. And if the plumber's not your style, we've got another one out. Click here to watch a video about Street Fighter. It's a music video, so go ahead and raise your lighter. Hey, writing.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I might check it out though. I might check it out. No. Look man. Let's talk about Link here, right? Let's talk about poor old Linkle here, alright? Tingle. Let's talk about him right now, alright? I was hoping for some lore. I was hoping for some comedy. I was hoping for some bars. We most certainly got lore. We got the comedy. And the old man certainly has a bar. But, okay, no. I'm not even going there. I won't even go there, alright? Not what I expected. Not what I expected at all, I must say. But you know what? I'm actually kind of glad I watched it. Right? It's not quite the impressive show of like of puns, of similes, of metaphors, of analogies. You know, we're not quite there, right? We don't quite have that. But we have a lot of comedy, we've got a lot of humor, and ultimately we are having a good time. So I'm just like, okay. okay, you know what? I liked it quite a lot. I liked the reference that you could definitely see, you know, in the game, not the game, but like the references to the games that you could see in this video. There are plenty of them, of course. I quite like that design as well. You know, very old school. Yeah, Ganon. I do need to play some of the older games again because I basically forgotten most of them completely. Girls Band Mid. I sure hope it's human form. I sure. I love Midness. I love Midness Lament. It's awesome. Sadia. Okay, Sadia. Okay. Malon. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. The Epona theme kind of escapes me right now. Lon Ranch kind of escapes me right now. Okay. Sure, Princess. Okay, well, yeah, alright, go for it, I guess. Ruto! I mean, you are married. I mean, shoot, alright, shoot. Then, Pharaoh. Din's Fire, Pharaoh's. What is it? Din's Fire, Pharaoh's Wind, and Naira's Love. I think. Am I getting those two confused? I know it's Din's Fire. I think it's Pharaoh's Wind and Naira's Love. It's not Naira's Wind. And if again, I don't know how to say it, but I'm assuming Pharaoh. That's how I pronounce it. And then obviously Zelda. And then obviously Zelda. You know. I didn't even notice that before. I didn't even notice that screen before. I must be completely honest, damn it. I must be completely honest, my goodness, Gerudo Valley has most certainly changed. The old men most certainly do. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I know I've kind of like, for half this video, I was just talking about like my love for Zelda, the series. But you know what? I don't care. It won't be edited out. It will remain. As I said at the beginning of the video, I will say it at the end of the video. Please go check out the original one, which I will have linked in the description down below so that all of you can go check it out. I'd very much appreciate if you could watch the original video before you watch mine, because mine is after all a reaction, and the original video they put all the time and effort into creating it, so I do want to have everyone pretty much go there if you can. Besides that though, ladies and gentlemen, let us say goodbye. It's dangerous to go alone in this world, but I don't want to continue that conversation anymore. Now this song has ruined that conversation and that line for me forever. Damn. I can't unhear it now. I can't unsee it now. And I can't unread it now. But oh well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and as always,